All right guys, now we're gonna be making the FruitCraft Old Fashioned. This is gonna be a take on a traditional Old Fashioned, but of course, we're not using whiskey, we're using our pomegranate eau de vie. Check it out. First, we're gonna be building this cocktail in the glass. It's one of our few cocktails we actually do build in the glass. And we're not gonna go all the way to the top with the rocks. We're gonna just keep it about 80% of the way up. And then the next thing we do is we're gonna do a bar spoon of syrup. That's just because it's not very much syrup. We're not trying to make a really sweet cocktail. Most people who like old fashions like things really direct. After that bar spoon of syrup, we're gonna do some light dashes of Angostura bitters. You know, it's probably 2 or 3 dashes. If it comes out heavy, back off. If it needs a little more push, give it. But you'll see the color at the end, and that's really a big part of how you know the Angostura is gonna be working properly. Then, in place of a lot of cherry ingredients, we're using our pomegranate cherry wine, and we're gonna be doing a 1/2 ounce. And this is gonna add that element that makes it approach the traditional old fashioned. And last but not least, the key ingredient, the pomegranate eau de vie, 1.5 ounces, just like all of our cocktails. Now, the important thing here is gonna be the mixing down. What I'm doing is actually accomplishing diluting what would be a very, very direct cocktail. We wanna make it a little watered down. We wanna mix up the ingredients. So we mix for a good 20 seconds so it's finally at the right dilution. You can kind of tell right there where it's at. And then last but not least, we need to express an orange and use as a garnish. So first we're gonna, I use these knives because that's the way I like to do it. You can use an orange peeler, but the idea is to get a nice long piece like that. Notice I don't get much, if at all, of the orange in the middle. Do a little squeeze, see all that expressed orange. Gonna go on the outside, maybe a little on the inside, and then you garnish it up. This is the FruitCraft Old Fashioned.